Hey everybody, we are live today at Barron Mini in Merriam, Kansas, so I can show you all a bunch of the cars on the lot. I got 5 keys in my pocket, so we're gonna go around. Feel free to ask me any questions you want, and I'm gonna share a few all the cars that we have here. So I'm gonna turn the camera so you all can see what I got. So I have a key for this car. This is a 2019 Mini Countryman S, all 4 in iconic trim package. I have access to this car. It's a signature trim Mini Cooper S 4-door. And I have access to this car. This is an Oxford Edition Mini Cooper. I also have access to 2 more cars down here. I'll show you those. So I have a key to this white John Cooper Works convertible. Pretty nice car. And I have access to a Clubman on the lot, which is up here. This is a Central Region packaged Cooper S Clubman all 4. So I have access to all these cars, and I'm hoping you all have some questions you want to ask me that I could share. Information on any of these vehicles. I can show you features in them, you name it. But we got tons of cars out here today. So I'm hoping some of you were able to tune in. I know it's 2 o'clock right now on a work day. I know I can see at least one person in here. So, hoping there might be some more. But I'll show you a little bit of all the other cars on the lot while I'm waiting for some of you to get in here. This is one of the demo cars. This is a Cooper S Countryman all 4 as well. Another Cooper S Countryman. I think this is a Cooper S Countryman. This might be a Cooper. No, it's Cooper S. Some more hardtops. Here's a emerald gray. And another one. Pretty nice. For your BMW fans out there, that's the new Z4 Roadster. So as I said, I have access to most of these cars. These last 3 British Racing Green on the lot until the new color comes out. So here's the interior of it. Black pearl, leatherette and cloth, or leather and cloth, I should say. And then this one has the Chesterfield malt brown. Pretty sharp, actually. And then over here is a plain Oxford Cooper. And I wonder if I have the key to this. Yes, I do. Here's an Oxford Cooper. Automatic transmission, leatherette seats. Pretty nice. And for those of you looking at this video, this is live right now, so this is not pre-recorded. I am actually out here right now at the dealership. So nothing scripted, nothing planned here. If I make a mistake, you guys are going to see it. So this is the 4-door. Pretty nice. Mini connected, does not have touchscreen navigation. I can show you one that does though. So this iconic trim Countryman has touchscreen navigation in it. As you can see here, so touchscreen navigation, you got everything in here. Kind of cool. There we go. So you got your destinations, you can enter all that in. My Mini, technology in action, sport gauges, look at that, isn't that cool? It's pretty awesome. And you can still use a dial if you want to scroll through everything. So that's that one. But I hope some of you can ask me some questions. Standard navigation, Adam, let me take a look here. So I'm assuming you do not have touchscreen. Let me see if this has navigation. I know it has Mini connected, but let's see if it has standard navigation in it. Okay, let's see here. Well, oh, I'm sorry, it's not touchscreen, my bad. Mini connected. Mini assist. I think most of the cars on this lot right now are, if they have navigation, it's touchscreen navigation. But I imagine the Mini connected ones, I imagine you connect to your iPhone. So unfortunately, I think every single car on the lot has touchscreen navigation now, if it has navigation in it. I'm a little surprised, actually. Let's see. Mini connected. Manage mobile devices. Settings. So I guess if I connected my iPhone to it, I'd have navigation. Let's see if the manual... What does the window sticker say? It says... Active driving assist. Yeah. I don't know exactly who supplies... I actually don't know who supplies the satellite systems for Mini. I do know that you can connect Mini connected, or you can use your iPhone in the cars, and I believe you can also use Android. So I know that the touchscreen navigation cars are equipped with Apple CarPlay, and I also believe they can use Android Auto. But I don't know specifically who supplies the maps. I believe it's just coded into the cars, because I know they update the systems every time you bring the car in for service. So I think... I'm almost certain that maybe Apple supplies the maps if you have Apple CarPlay in the car, but I'm thinking probably Google or Garmin. Probably Garmin more than likely. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's one question I need to ask the sales manager at the dealership and get a confirmation on that. I could ask. Hold on a second. Let me check. Hey, Lisa, who supplies the satellite systems for these cars?
The satellite?
Yeah, the navigation systems. Is it like Garmin or like the maps, like Garmin, Google?
Well, Garmin does our portable one.
So Garmin does the portable ones.
Yeah, so I'm not sure who does that.
Who does the maps?
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to figure that out. Thanks. All right, well, Garmin does the portable navigation systems, but I don't know exactly who does the in-car navigation systems. I'm going to turn this one off. But that was a good question, though. When I can find that information, I'll put a comment in it after I'm done with the filming. So both of these... No problem, Adam. So both of these are Cooper S's. They both have 189 horsepower 2-liter turbocharged engines. This one is a Cooper. It has a 134 horsepower 3-cylinder turbocharged engine. Yes, that's right. All 3 of these cars are turbocharged now. Mini does not offer a naturally aspirated engine anymore. So let's go check out the JCW convertible down below. Now, it's not exactly my favorite spec, but it is technically currently the only JCW on the lot. And it's a pretty nice car. So here it is. It's in pepper white, black roof, silver wheels, gigantic Brembos right there. Needs a bath, unfortunately. I wouldn't worry about it with the navigation. It'll be a good system regardless. The center dial, this thing works just as well regardless of what system you have in the vehicle, so I don't think you bought a bad system. The touch navigation, some people actually don't like the touchscreen. I can either take it or leave it, but it's not terrible. Let's see if this one has any form of navigation in it, though. Okay, go back to menu. Mini connected. It looks like these use the mini connected systems, but I think most of the cars in the US, I don't know, Adam, are you UK market or US market? Because I know in the US market, a lot of the cars, if they have navigation, it's usually touchscreen navigation. Hey Mark, the gray solid top S, talked to Glynis in the garage group about it. She bought it. So the gray hardtop is no longer here. But Glynis in the KC, or in the mini garage of KC, bought that car. So under the bonnet, we have 228 horsepower, 4-cylinder turbo. A little dusty because this is Kansas and it's dusty here. But fun little engine. And most of you already know this because you've seen my videos. If you put a Dynon Elite tune on this, you go from 228 horsepower to 280 horsepower. Very sharp. And I'm sure I've showed you the convertible features before, that if you want to, the easy load system. So I'm sure you've all seen that before. So if you pull up this, and my watch just fell off, you pull up that, you can tip the whole roof up like so. So I'm gonna carry my watch in my pocket now since it fell off. But then you have to put the top down. I'm going to set this down here so I can... Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. This is my first time doing a live video and I pulled the lever up. Let me see your question again. Oh shoot, I didn't get your question. How much is a Mini S? How much is a Mini S? They start at $27,000, and well, some of them start at about $27,000. That's a basic equipped one, but they top out at about $36,000. I think I have one on the lot that's an example of that. This one right here, I believe, is $36,000. This $35,675. Yep, pretty close. Wow, that's expensive in Turkey. Holy crap. But yeah, $35,000, $36,000 for this. This one's an automatic, and it has Chesterfield interior in it as well. And the piano black exterior. Crazy taxes. I thought our taxes in the US were crazy. Here's a Moonwalk Gray with white roof. Caribbean Aqua. I've driven this car. This is a Caribbean Aqua with Chesterfield interior and a manual. Can we see a Clubman? Yes, you can see a Clubman. I owned Minis since 2011. My first one was an R53 Cooper S. I loved that car. So here is a Clubman. This is a Central Region package. Pretty nice interior. Automatic transmission, sport bucket seats, power, sport bucket seats. Do the silver pedals still come as standard with the S? I'm in UK. No. I don't see silver pedals there. Let me check another car in a bit. But this is the Clubman. This has the rally lights on it. Black wheels, all 4 all-wheel drive, and this one actually has the tuning kit on it. So you got the Pro exhaust with the carbon fiber tips. So let me go see if the JCWs have the silver pedals. That's a good question, though. I didn't even notice that. I guess I never looked at the pedals enough to really find out. Maybe it's the manuals that have the pedals. Currently F56, and now just ordered an F56 2019 Cooper S Sport Emerald Green. Emerald, you mean Emerald Gray? Good color. Oh, here we go. Looks like the JCWs have the silver pedals now. I like it, though. Ordered manually. Hey, no worries. The Emerald Gray is actually a pretty sharp color. In fact, there is one Emerald Gray on the lot right now. I'm going to walk over to it. And it's this 4-door right here. I know the 4-doors aren't exactly the prettiest cars, but this 4-door has the Emerald Gray. This one was just delivered, actually. In fact, it looks like it's still in delivery mode. Ordered a manual. Love the manual gearbox. That's the only way I would order a Mini. Unfortunately, a lot of them are automatic these days. And I need to run up here and shut the hatch on the Countryman. So, gotta shut the hatch here. Well, I got 11 people in here now. That's fantastic. Oh, I forgot. This, I forgot. Manual more popular in the UK? I would hope so. I love manual gearbox Minis. So what I didn't show you down there that you're going to get to see, I'm on live right now. Didn't get to show you. You're going to get to see this in a video, I think, next week. There's some of these cars that are on the lot have been in my videos, and you're going to get to see one of them coming up soon. You've obviously have seen this convertible before, and you've seen that convertible before. Wherever that black hardtop went was in the videos, but you've seen that Clubman. This car is coming up in one of my videos. This is a 2019 Mini Cooper S Countryman, all 4, with a manual gearbox and a JCW tuning kit, so it has the Pro exhaust on it. And I had a chance to drive this car, and it was fantastic. So you're going to get to see that in an upcoming video. Some more demo cars. I think this is an Oxford edition. And for you UK folks, this is our cheap, inexpensive Mini that people who are coming out of college or still in school can buy. It costs about like $20,000 actually. Mini Yours wheels on this one with the blackjack scuttles. Now let me ask you UK folks that are watching, what do you think of the Union Jack or Union flag taillights? Are you a fan, not a fan? Too much British for you? $20,000 is huge money in Croatia. Wow. I did not know that. Too much British? I kind of like it, but I did find out that the upcoming 2020 Clubman has a little bit more Union flag, Union Jack stuff going on in it. See, the Countrymans don't have the Union Jack taillights yet. Here's some more hardtops down here. Here's a nice black Cooper S. I like it. Here's a four-door. Now, in the US, unfortunately, we can only get the JCW body kit on four-door Minis now. We cannot get it on the two-door or the Countryman or the Clubman anymore, unless it's a John Cooper Works. So that's an unfortunate thing with the US market. They kind of tried to simplify things. So I wonder if I could pull out one of these cars to get a better look. You've seen the Clubman Union Jack lights. I got a video on that coming up on Monday, I believe. You'll get to see a little bit more close up of that car. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pull this Clubman forward here so you all can get a better look at it. Someone did mention they wanted to see the Clubman. So this is a 2019 Clubman, so we don't have the 2020 yet. But I'm going to pull it out of here. I'm going to first adjust the seat so I can actually get in the car. I'm not a fan of power seats. Why can't we just have a regular slider? There we go. Automatic gearbox, of course, because most Americans can't drive stick. So, this has the tuning kit down here. So there's the little button. And I'm going to start this up so I can pull it forward so you guys can get a better look at it. There we go. So, excuse me. So now you can get a close-up of the Clubman. So here it is in all its glory. Here we go. Plenty of room for 4 adults. Plenty of room for all your luggage. Plenty of room for everything, really. Now, what engines do you all get in your countries besides the US? We get mainly the gas engines. We don't get the diesels. Is it law in the US? I really don't know. I know that most of them have reflectors on their wheel arches. I know that the UK and most of Europe does not. Here's the engine. Only petrol where you are? You don't get diesel over there? Here are the adaptive damper control. This has a tuning kit on it as well. Diesel in Turkey. See, I would love to see the diesels over here. Unfortunately, with our US emissions laws, the diesels would be kind of sucked dry, I guess. They wouldn't be as powerful. Spain has diesel. Black mirrors on this one. Yes, but UK are trying to get rid of diesel. They're taxing them high. Wow, that surprises me. They're trying to get rid of the diesels. Mostly diesel. Petrol price in Croatia is around $150 a liter. I don't know what that is when it converted to gallons, but in the US it's currently $30 or so for a gallon of 91 octane, all emissions. So is the UK trying to go more electric possibly in the future, or are they just getting rid of the diesels, or is Europe kind of going away from diesel? Okay, I'm going to roll this car back into its spot. This also has paddle shifters. It's a little warm out here today in Kansas. Just in case we don't come back to this car, I'm going to lock the doors. Would you advise high octane fuel in Cooper S? Minimum octane requirement for a Cooper S in the US, absolute minimum is 89. They recommend or require usually 91 octane. I would recommend you always put 91 octane in your Mini or higher. I know in the UK and some of Europe, octane levels are much higher than that. But I prefer putting 91 or higher if I can. That we consider that premium grade fuel, so I don't know what that would be over in Europe, if 91 octane would be premium grade or if it'd be regular for you all. So I have the convertible over here. I'm going to put the top down so you all can see that work. I'm filming live. That's all right. What was that? Am I what? Keys to the Clubman?
Yeah.
To the Clubman, yeah, I can give you the keys to the Clubman. I'm holding them for the rest of the cars. But the rest of them are all unlocked right now.
You have a Countryman too?
Here's the Clubman. And Countryman's unlocked, but here.
Nice.
No problem. So, back to the convertible. So if you guys are curious how this works, you've seen it in a video, now you're going to see it live. So, powered on. And we got convertible mode. And then we got full power, roof open. And then you get a little warning light when the top's completely open. There we go. So now we are a complete drop top here. So this is the convertible or cabriolet or cabrio. I honestly think this generation of the Mini looks the best in convertible form. I'm not actually sure why. I just think it does look better. And if you just noticed earlier, I was handing a key off to one of the BMW folks over there so he could show this customer the Clubman. Pretty nice little convertible. Have I really been doing this for almost 30 minutes? What's your favorite Mini overall, if you all had to pick one? Which one would you like? Doesn't matter what generation. It could be a classic. If you had to pick one. I'm kind of partial to R53. Yep, I knew you would pick that, Mark. 3-door F56 JCW, that's a good one. I love that one. Clubman. Y'all want to see a really cool Clubman? I can't give you an inside tour of it because it's a little messy. But see that one right there? That's mine. That is my Clubman right there. Can you believe it has 86,000 miles on it? Hard to believe, right? Now, some of you don't know or might be curious why I have brown mirror caps on it. These are actually Brilliant Copper mirror caps, which were from the launch edition of the Paceman. So the Paceman and Countryman mirror caps actually fit on all the models back then. And they still do. They didn't change that. But this is my Clubman. This was actually supposedly the last kite blue R55 Clubman to roll off the assembly line in Oxford. But I'm going to head back over to the patio so you all can see the last 3 BRGs on the lot. They're discontinuing BRG 2 so they can bring out BRG 4. Don't ask me where BRG 3 went. And if you notice all the BMWs mixed in with the Minis, that's because the BMW building's undergoing a massive renovation right now, so they're all crowded into one building at the moment. Thanks. It's a very nice Clubman. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh. So here's the last 3 BRGs on the lot. Here they are. Well, if some of you haven't noticed, a video went live at 2 o'clock. That was a video. It's a sort of a reminisce, look back at the R56 GP car, the JCW GP. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. I took that video, put it to some music. Just an enjoyable video. But these are the last 3 BRG Minis on the lot at Baron Mini until the next BRG color comes out. So they're beautiful cars, I think. I like them. But hey everybody, it is getting a little warm out here and I'm starting to sweat. I'm gonna go lock up all these cars and head back inside, but I want to thank you all for joining me on my first live stream video. This is the first time I've ever done one of these and I think it went pretty well. And until next time, remember my catchphrase, life is too short to drive a boring car, so drive a Mini. I'll catch you all later.